Hey guys, welcome to LA Reg. I'm your host, Reggie Benjamin. I'm a little sick. I took NyQuil in the day, Dayquil at night, but you don't care about that. I'm making some soup, chicken noodle soup, best soup ever, Indian style. On today's show, we're going to be discussing Justin Bieber, Elmo, and my prank on a Seinfeld cast member. And
what are you doing?
We have with us Mr. Thomas. Yeah, I'm making some soup. It's so good.
What kind of soup?
It's like Indian chicken noodle soup. It's really good. It smells good, right? You want some?
No soup for you!
Give me my soup back. Give me my soup back. All this and more coming up next on LA Reg. Hey guys, welcome back to LA Reg. On the panel today we have from Comedy Central, Tess, first star.
Hello, hello.
Yes. And back with us is Ryan O'Prey from Survivor. How you guys doing today?
Good, good.
Tess, how you doing?
I'm great, thank you. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Ryan?
I'm all right.
What'd you guys do this weekend?
Nothing.
Celebrated Diwali last week.
That's right, that's right.
Gotcha.
What is Diwali?
Diwali is
Go ahead, you're the Indian girl. Go ahead.
Diwali.
Diwali. D-W-A-L-I.
Not even close, but yeah, same thing.
Something. That's how it's pronounced.
Yes, it's pronounced Diwali. It's an Indian holiday, easiest to tell a white boy like you. Yeah.
But
it's just,
what is it?
I don't know.
Why is there a holiday,
Isn't it a
Diwali?
Happy New Year
It's like a dually
Indian
truck,
culture?
Diwali?
Yeah, that's what it is. It's like a Happy New Year.
See?
Is it really
I
a Happy
know.
New
It
Year?
really is.
No, because my daughter celebrated Diwali at her school, so they brought in all these festive Indian dancers.
Yeah, that's what they do. They do it up. They play with the colored powder. They throw it around. It's
Belly
crazy.
dancers?
Not quite, for kids, okay? We're talking kids here.
Belly dancers, not Indian.
Speaking of kids, what about that? Weren't you going to touch on
We're
it?
going to
Exactly.
segue right now into his first topic.
Here we go.
Thanks, Ryan.
Speaking of kids, Brian, Sesame Street. We got another problem. Move over, Big Bird.
What was the first problem? Big Bird?
Big Bird.
Okay.
There's been many problems actually, but
There has been, but
yeah,
you know
actually,
what? It's okay.
before we get to Elmo, there was what's those guys' name? Bert and Ernie. There was a big thing that they said they were gay.
Right? Yeah. Well,
Were
it's
they
okay.
gay? Are they gay?
I have no idea.
They had an episode, I think, that they
Did
were
they?
gay.
Wait, I think they met Mr. Rogers one time in the neighborhood. Didn't they? I don't know. Maybe
No,
that's
this
what.
is like
Maybe
going
that's
in
what
circles.
turned them.
The whole thing. It depends on what neighborhood you're in. Then you're gay, or if you're
West
in
Hollywood. West
I'm
Hollywood.
from West
Bert and
Hollywood,
Ernie.
but I'm not gay. But I love everybody there.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, Bert and Ernie. Who cares? I think
It
they're
doesn't
cool.
matter if they're gay or not. But speaking of Elmo, Kevin Clash, who's the voice of Elmo,
52-year-old.
is in trouble because he's been having sexual relations with his accuser, who was 16 years old at
Now
the time.
23. Hello.
Now, yeah, but he was banging the kid at 16. I don't know, right?
Okay, let's get this
Whole
straight.
new-
Yeah.
Whole new
He's
way
mar-
of
he was
saying "tickle
married-
me, Elmo."
Divorced. He probably got tickled there too. And yeah, he's got a grown daughter who's 22.
Yeah.
But the boy that he had
Sexual relations
with is now all of 23. So he's a year older than his daughter. I
Yeah,
think
so-
it sounds like
Are they
he's a bit
dating? That would be
confused.
really good. That would make it brilliant.
Okay, so
There could be a triangle there.
does Elmo have to register as a sex offender in Sesame Street?
In Sesame Street or on the street?
I don't know.
I
Is
think
is
that's-
Sesame Street an in or on?
Sesame
Well, and
Street-
Elmo is both in and he's
No,
on.
Sesame Street is really upset with Kevin, they say. He's on a leave of absence, so
Yes.
he can go leave the show and protect his name. But what they could also do is replace him very fast with another similar Elmo sound-alike, like they do with Dora the Explorer.
Yeah,
Because,
Dora the Explorer.
Yeah, she got
Reggie.
replaced, and
Yeah.
so
Right.
oh, Reggie could be one.
I
Right,
could-
right,
yeah.
right. Reggie,
Yeah,
yes.
I could be Elmo, the Indian Elmo.
You're gonna
I don't think so.
You're gonna be
Okay.
in a red outfit, right?
But here's
Yeah.
okay. In a serious note, kids are all over the internet. They have iPhones. I mean, I saw 8-year-old kids with their iPhones going on the internet. What happens when they go to their parents and say, "Mom and Dad, what did I see? Is this true that Elmo is banging or he's having a sexual relationship with someone he's not allowed to? Because that goes with my whole thing about Christmas. Because if they think
the Santa Claus theory, basically.
Because now parents will say, no, it wasn't Elmo. You know, Elmo's not a real person. This is Kevin Clash, but then they're gonna think their parents are liars.
I think they're gonna try to like brush that under the rug because it's a sexual thing. That's not really Elmo. It's just a voice of Elmo. Whereas Santa Claus is that's the character itself. It's not like
Santa Claus is real.
A voiceover of Santa Claus who is having sexual relations with a 16-year-old. I mean, it gets a little complicated, so you just want to make it as simple as possible.
But I think it's everywhere. It's all over now. It's all over the news. It's from TMZ to Extra to E.
But
it's everywhere.
There's been so much going on. I mean, look at Joe Simpson. We can talk about him, right? He's married, grown kids. Now he's like doing underage boys or whatever.
Allegedly, yes. Allegedly, yes.
So I dig the hairdo, though. I mean, he went real crazy with the hair.
He may go in one ear and out the other. What'd you say now? I like me went in one ear and out the other ear.
Yeah, I heard it because it came out in the ear. Okay, speaking of hairdos, Justin Bieber. Let's talk about him.
Yes.
I actually like his new hairstyle.
I
looks
do too.
much
Makes
better,
him taller.
right? Yeah, he looks better.
Makes him look taller.
Yeah, because it gives him like an inch up.
I thought the sweeping thing made him look tall. Anyways.
So Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez split.
I don't know.
Yes.
They
there's a chance.
No.
So you're saying there's a chance?
They just met on Sunday. They had a powwow on Sunday. Like Justin said.
Yeah, Justin was actually seen walking into a play, Cats, with a Victoria's Secret supermodel.
Ooh. That was from his time off with Selena.
Yeah,
he wants to
my man.
back.
How many days?
You go, boy.
How many days?
Like 2, because the Victoria's Secret show, and then the day
works.
after.
He's at work. How does he have time to be with Lance Bass?
Lance Bass was at the Grove Sunday at the Christmas singing thing, the Grove lighting. Yes.
Was Bieber in the crowd? I bet he was. I mean,
Bieber
there's
was
so many
in the
kids that
door.
look like him that it could have just been there.
Exactly.
He's like waving at him.
Well, let me tell you about Bieber. Bieber has a song called Boyfriend. I and a friend of mine, we actually wrote a song called Lose Control. We're going to play both songs for you in a second. I think Bieber's people stole my song. You be the judge of it. Listen to both songs.
What?
Lose Control.
Shame on you, Justice people.
And Boyfriend.
That is wrong.
That's so not cool, brother.
That is not cool.
Listen
Not
to these.
cool.
No! Not cool.
Let us know if I should sue or not. I need your opinion. Post it on Facebook.
You either sue or you give him the credits and pay him for his song.
Yes.
Pay him.
That's the right thing to do.
That's right. So check it out right now.
Right?
First, let me break it down for you. We're gonna go to the bar, grab a drink or two. Gonna bounce out back where we park the car. Maybe drop the top to the SLR. Thanks, baby, here's a clue for you. Got a Malibu room with a beautiful view. 5-star joint on the penthouse floor. Couple hundred feet from the edge of the shore. That's right. Then we gon' call below. Come on, order more bottles than you seen before. Had a hotel, got leave.
Hollywood is exciting, hot.
I got a call from my agent saying that Barry Shear was directing a TV movie, which turned out to be a pilot for Starsky and Hutch.
We're shooting in 35 millimeter. I went, where do I have to be? Where do I have to go? And it turned out to be Don Coscarelli's first movie, which was called Jim, the World's Greatest.
I'd love to be just a working actress. That's my goal.
You're not going to believe this, man. I got an audition for Seinfeld tomorrow morning.
I'm chasing Hollywood.
I am chasing Hollywood.
I am James Vell, and I am chasing Hollywood.
Believe in yourself, and then the sky's the limit.
That's it. Decide you're going to do it, and 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 do it.
Hey guys, welcome back to LA Reg. What you're about to see is a prank that I played on Larry Thomas, aka the Soup Nazi. In short, I was able to obtain his last 4 digits of his checking account number. I then called him as his bank fraud department, played the biggest joke on him, asking him why he bounced a check for a hot tub. Check this clip out. How are you today, my friend?
Well, I'm good.
Yeah, good, very good, fine. You wrote a check for $10,000 to Hot Tub Plus?
No, I didn't.
Sir, yes, you did. I look it, I touch it, I feel it, I rub it a lot, but don't make me a dumb.
Look, Mr. What, Pisser?
Hey, you don't call me Mr. Pisser. It's Mr. Pisser like you go pissing on in Lake Michigan and you catch salmon and cat piss. Mr. Piss.
What was it? Oh, Fisher, right? Fisher.
Yeah, that's what I said, Pisser. Why do you write check? Why you not transfer money to your account, my friend? You get hot tub and you like to get ting ting and ching ching, but you don't want to pay the rupees.
Very funny. And did I ever call you my friend? You jerk. I can't believe you did that to me.
Isn't that crazy? I got you good. Welcome back to LA Reg. With us, we have
I used to like this guy. Go ahead.
We have the one and only Larry David.
Are you doing that again? I'm changing my name now.
We have the one and only Larry Thomas. I'm actually really excited you're here.
Oh, stop.
You are the man. You are. You're really a legend. Seriously. You are and
I like him again.
I had to say that. I have to have him like me again. So what have you been up to, Larry?
Oh, lots of things. Traveling. I've been on the East Coast. Just missed the hurricane by a minute, and Vegas and back here, and here we are at your place. Although I do prefer the roof. Next time we do this, we're getting up on the roof.
That's right.
We are dressing up as the Beatles, and we're going to just be going like, Sweet Loretta Martin thought she was a woman.
Yeah, do it up, Larry!
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, everyone's going to want to know. Start us a year before Seinfeld started. What were you doing? What happened? How did it happen? What were you doing before Seinfeld?
Capsulize. Beg, borrow, and steal actor. If you know anything about LA theater, there's very small theater in LA. Like, people used to come up to me all the time when I was an actor before Seinfeld, and I'd say I was an actor, and they'd go, have I seen you in anything? And I'd go, were you one of the 4 people that were in the audience of the Odyssey Theater the other night? If not, no. But so that I was doing a lot of that. I would write plays, direct plays, anything to work. And I was actually threatened by my acting teacher to be kicked out of class.
Kicked out of class? Acting class?
If I didn't get a job within like 6 weeks. And that was Seinfeld. I just got lucky. A lot of story there. Jeffrey Tambor introduced me to the casting director.
Okay.
Boom, boom, boom. But they called me in.
I remember, if I remember correctly, I don't know the whole story, but weren't you going on to another job on the way, and then you got a call about getting the Seinfeld job? What was that about? Do you remember what I'm talking about?
Well, I actually was I was working in the bail industry. I was a bail bondsman. And I was actually having a dinner conference with a bail agent that wanted me to work for his company. And I got a call for the audition. And it was great because it's like I was about to spend the graveyard shift posting bail bonds at LA County Jail.
Oh.
And Seinfeld was my relief.
Really?
So, yeah.
So tell us about, so when you walked into the studio, was Jerry Seinfeld, or what was it like? Set the scene up for us.
At the callback, I'll
skip to the callback.
Yeah,
sure.
Skip to the callback. I had decided to wear an army uniform and a beret, which made me look like Saddam Hussein to the audition. And I went to what was the callbacks, where Jerry, Larry David, all the writers, everybody was there. And I got to the studio a few minutes late.
Okay.
And ran up there, walked upstairs. The casting director, Mark Hirschfeld, grabbed me by the arm, dragged me into the room, and I'm going like, wait, give me a minute. And he, you know, he hands me this stack of paper and he goes, just read it with me. And Jerry was sitting at the end of the room at his desk. And I walked into the room and Jerry goes like, hey. And I just went like,
nice.
Bleh. But I had been told by a really great actress named Sherry North, who actually ended up playing Babs Kramer, Cosmo's mom on the show. But once earlier, she told me, she goes, if you're ever playing a real character, don't let them know who you are when you walk in. So when Jerry said hi to me, I just kind of went like,
What's
you know,
that?
I just grunted that. You know, so I launched into it with the casting director, and we were reading, and Jerry was laughing his head off. I mean,
when you were doing your reading?
Yeah, a little too much. I mean, I was just like, in the back of my head, I'm going like, is he high? You know, he was laughing so hard. And so we got through with the first 3 scenes that I read in the original pre-read, and there were 3 more scenes that I had never seen. But I just went through them cold because, you know, you got Jerry laughing. It was like all over the place. But they made me wait for a while, and then they brought me back in after about 40 minutes of waiting. And Jerry said, you know, I'm not sure why you're playing the guy so mean. Like, maybe he's, you know, he's softer sometimes, nicer sometimes, you know, a little of this, whatever. He goes, do it again and do it that way.
Okay.
I did it that way, and he didn't laugh at all. And it was one of those moments where you're going like,
oh, I suck.
I lost another one. I lost another one because the producer thinks he knows more than I do.
Okay.
But you know, I could tell more of what happened after that. But I ended up waiting another half hour, so they told me to go home. And before I got off the lot, I got paged by my agent, basically saying, you know, you got the part. But when we got to the set, I had to go right to the set. Jerry came up to me and he goes, forget about the direction I gave you in the audition. Just do what you did.
Do what you did the first time.
Yeah. So he realized that he liked it.
Crazy. And now you're the man. I mean, everybody knows you. I mean, from India to Africa to you. I'm serious. Everyone knows you.
I know. I've gotten letters from Bosnia and Croatia,
that's what I'm saying. Everybody.
Portugal, Brazil, all in the past month.
That's just crazy. So what are you doing now, and how do we get a hold of you? Because I know I've been on your website. I saw some of your older clips, which is amazing. Briefly describe the older clips, and then tell us how we get a hold of you.
Well, the website is realsoupnazi.com.
So not just real,
R-E-A-L, soupnazi.com. There's a lot of stuff on there. You could email me from there if you want.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But there's a lot of stuff on there that what I've been doing lately. Most importantly, I guess I got to say the movie Redemption. It's a Western I did last year, and it's a Western. It's a great Western. I've got a few scenes in it. There's some great performances in it. And there's a page on About Me where you could see it. You could click on all the places where you could watch it, buy it,
rent
check
it all out.
Get it. And then, of course, what I was showing you earlier,
yes.
My webmaster thought recently, she said, so many people are always asking you, you know, what was your career like before the Soup Nazi? So there's a couple of clips on there of me doing song and dance numbers from musicals in small theater in LA. It's pretty funny.
It's funny.
I mean, dancing and singing. So.
Okay, well, real quick, before we get out of here, can you do your best Indian accent?
Oh my, he made me do this for his mother, and it was so frightening.
Okay.
She was going to cook me food, and I thought, like, you know, no food for you. But, Mrs. Benjamin, would you please cook me some of your Indian food? Because I like it so very much. So very much. He told me I had to shake my head.
Okay, well, on that note, the phone's ringing. That means we got to go. Well, I'll see you next week on LA REG.
One more second, sir. One more second.
$1,000, which I didn't. I mean, what the hell is this music? It's not music. The guy's humming or something. Oh boy. Hello?
Yes. Hello. One more second. Okay. Another day is gone. I'm still all alone. How did you feel?
You know, they're playing Michael Jackson, or the guy's singing Michael Jackson, or something. I can't tell. Sounds like Michael Jackson.
Hello? Okay. Mr. Pesar? I'm